See, ice cream is one of the major causes of unwanted pregnancy in women. Take it to anywhere, I'll prove it. So here's the thing, you can't get fat or overweight eating natural food. Step one, as long as the food is natural, your body knows when to tell you to stop. You get? So once you're eating, your body is gauging how much you have eaten till it knows when to tell you to stop. And then it knows when to tell you to start again the next day. So your body knows how to time your food so you maintain a certain weight. Anybody you see that is overweight has extra weight on their fat on their belly that is too much. You know, a little extra weight is not bad. Extra on their back, extra on the jaw. Go and check their diet. They are eating something that is not natural. It's either they're eating bread every morning. Bread is not natural. It was baked in the what do you call it, bakery, or cake, or ice cream. You understand? Or pizza, or what else? Alcohol, soft drinks. That thing they call soft drink, that thing no be soft drink, a hard drink. Oh, if you know what it really does to your body, you will know say you cannot live long taking it. You know. So by the time you look at all these things, you see that this person is taking something unnatural. And usually people that are overweight, they're addicted to one thing. If you look at their diet might be 99% okay, but there's this one thing they take daily, and that thing. No, so how does ice cream cause pregnancy? Let me tell you, right? There's something they put in all this artificial food, which is called MSG. Your body is supposed to produce some form of it naturally, but then when you take the one inside an artificial food, it just increases your appetite unnaturally. So you can find yourself taking 1 cup of ice cream. Okay? You take 1 cup and you feel satisfied. Now, normally, if you go home, you should be okay. But within 2-3 hours, hunger will come back again because what your body has now absorbed the new MSG. It will increase your hunger. There are many studies that show this. And of course, I'm sure that they put other things inside that will increase your appetite. So now, you just reach house after taking ice cream, you want to relax just with your family or whatever. In 3 hours' time, you are feeling hungry again. You see yourself in the kitchen, you know, searching through everything, searching through the fridge, searching through what can you cook, what can you eat. Person will just finish 1 full cup of ice cream now. You understand? Before you know it, you have eaten again on top of the ice cream you ate. So now you've eaten more than you're supposed to eat for the day. The funny thing is by this time by that time you ate that ice cream, the next day, ice cream will start hungering you again. You will not get yourself until you eat another ice cream. So let's say you as a lady, you went out with your female friends, maybe on somebody's birthday, one of your female friends' birthday. You go to where they sell ice cream, you buy ice cream, you eat, and it's fine, right? You go home. The next evening, your body will start doing like this. How do I get ice cream? How do I get ice cream? How do I get ice cream? If you beat it that day, what of the next day? What of the next day? Eventually, you will take the money in your account, go and buy extra ice cream. Now the money in your account has finished. So how do you buy the next ice cream? You call your guy, I'm hungry, please send me money. They send you money, ice cream you want chop. That's what they now start calling craving. You will see the lady that say, I'm craving for ice cream. Now, they control you from ice cream factory. They use MSG, they press you. Come buy ice cream, come buy ice cream. Before you know it, you're talking to guys that you naturally know you're not supposed to talk to. This guy is toxic. You know, you're avoiding this guy, but now you need money for ice cream. You know, by the time you ask the guy once or twice, the guy will tell you, let's hang out. That hanging out now on your way to get belly. When I go where ice cream, they buy ice cream finish. From there, when I go in house, you don't get belly with that. And you know, the guy that you don't want knows when he has one clean chance. You understand? If it's the guy that you want, you just go they use protection, they do all these things, thinking of marriage in the next 6-8 months. But that one you don't want knows that you don't want it. So if you show up one day, na miracle to him, he go try score straight. That's why many ladies take in just before their wedding. The lady may not tell the guy that my wedding is next week or next 2 weeks. She will just be like, let me just go and knock this guy. Maybe say I don't knock the guy before my wedding. But if you show up, the vibration around you will tell the guy that this is one clean chance, once in a lifetime chance. Boom, you don't get belly. Go and check it. Most of those children out of wedlock that ladies have is usually the first child. Just before wedding, guy don't give them belly. So at the end of the day, it's a drug addiction many people don't know. Eating bread every morning is a drug addiction. You are not much different from somebody that's taking ice. The only thing is that the guy that will taking ice will crash out before you. You know, you go run mad before you. If you eat bread over some years, you start coming down with sicknesses that nobody has ever had in your family. The funny thing is that they will tell you that it's genetic, but you know that if you go around your family, nobody has ever had it. You get? If you eat bread every day, if you eat biscuits, some people on their way to work, they will just eat biscuit. They like this biscuit, they will buy it. You do it every day, you will not know. You are addicted. No, that's a drug addiction because of what they put inside. After some years, you develop compacontolantasis. Voila. They now put you on daily medication. They tell you cannot be cured, that you have to be on daily medication. And the funny thing is that you can still be taking that thing causing it and you are still on medication. No be graveyard. Some people now are on daily medication and still taking what caused that thing. Not knowing, unknowingly. You understand? You still be on. Some ladies, I know some ladies now that are on high blood pressure medication. You understand? She's too big. She's on blood pressure medication. But every evening she go order ice cream. Her brain cannot make the connection. This one makes you big. You are bigger now than your body can handle. So your body is now struggling to pump blood around. Your heart is struggling to circulate blood. Your circulatory system is under stress. Everything, digestive system under stress. Everything inside you under stress. From BP, you don't enter diabetes or more. The doctor tell you, I'm sorry. That's when you now know you will start going to do exercise. Some ladies, after doing exercise, they will still eat that thing that caused them to gain weight, still buy ice cream. Some guys, now the same thing. Once you see yourself unnaturally gaining weight, go and look for the unnatural food that's entering your mouth. Some people think of food only as what we eat, but drugs can be food too. Some drugs, if you look at the contraindication section, the leaflet that comes with it, you will see their weight gain. They know, the people that build the drug, that know that when you are using this drug to treat this other thing, it can cause you weight gain by increasing your appetite. Who remembers last year, was it last 2 years, when I had a teeth problem and that caused me nerve damage, and the doctor was telling me that he put one extra drug there, but he warned me ahead that this drug, even though it will help repair your nerves, it will cause you increased appetite. You understand that you're going to increase, your appetite will be increased, so you might go and eat and gain weight. I say, okay, thank you for warning me ahead. I'm not eating nothing. So it was a battle. During the 1 month or 1.5 months period I was taking that drug, it was a serious battle because every day I was unnecessarily hungry, but I was now eating the right things. So some people, they might be sick a little, before you know it, they don't add weight. Why? The drugs they give them to treat the sickness is forcing them to gain weight. Then there are some things that make you digest food better. You understand? There are some things that go to your gut microbiome and increase population of certain bacteria. These bacteria are better at digesting food. So when you eat food, instead of your body digesting 10-15% of it and shitting out the rest, it's now digesting 30%. So you and this person can eat the same amount of food in the house and they will gain weight more than you. But still, that cannot be overweight like that. The person will just look a little bit extra flesh, you know. So weight loss has to start with tackling such bacteria. Many people do weight loss, they try to do exercise, they will do gym from January to December. You understand? Every time they lose a little extra weight, they gain it back. Because what? They are not tackling the root cause. There are different root causes of weight gain. You get what I'm saying? There are some bacteria that if it's present in your system, you can never gain weight. Do you know that? Your system has many bacteria. So there are some certain bacteria that are in slim people. Once it's in your system, you end up slim, no matter what you eat. In fact, some slim people don't like eating because once they pick the food, the bacteria communicates to you that you shouldn't eat it. So the person stays lean. They don't like eating. Then some people, there are some bacteria that if it's in your gut, by gut I mean your intestines or your stomach area, there are bacteria living there. Some of them, they want food, especially sugary food, so that they can use it to digest and increase their population. So they communicate to your brain, your stomach and your intestines. They communicate to your brain, the bacteria there. So they tell your brain to go and get this kind of food. So now you go to sleep, you wake up, what you go to imagine now? Sugary food, starchy food, cake. You would just say, I'm craving for cake. You're not that craving now, something where they talk to you. They need that food. Some people say I'm eating in my dream. As you sleep, the bacteria is telling your brain, look at the food I want to eat. Look at the food. If you wake up before that day runs out, you go and get that food that night. I was trying to tell somebody how to track their dream. You know, many people believe dream is spiritual. That spirit is the bacteria in your stomach. So if you eat in your dream, all right, sometimes it's because you went to bed hungry. So that bacteria did not get the food they're supposed to get, so they start talking to you. Now in your dream, you see it as picture. Some will hear it as voice. There are scientific papers to it. If I start sharing the paper now, this video will be too long. But go and Google it. There are scientific papers. Some people will hear it as voice. Ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream. Ice cream, ice cream. Bread, bread, bread. You will just hear the person stand up and be saying, is there no bread in this house? Please go and buy me bread. Go and buy me bread. That one now you the talk but who is controlling you? That thing. So that's why gut microbiome balance is important. So sometimes when they call it dysbiosis. When there is dysbiosis on the balance of bacteria in your stomach, you start gaining weight or losing weight rapidly. You start gaining either weight or losing weight. Now some things you do can go and wreck your gut microbiome. Like when you take antibiotics, that's why it's always good for a doctor to recommend it instead of you just going to buy it. If I'm sick, you buy antibiotics. Because that bio there is bacteria, living things, basically, in general. So when you take it, it can go there and kill out most of the important bacteria in your stomach. Because it's aiming to kill the unimportant one. In the process, it can collateral damage. Now your behavior changes. Your eating habits change. You understand? It can take out good bacteria that helps you to maintain a normal eating habit, and then boom, you start gaining weight because now the bad bacteria has opportunity to grow. And then they start controlling you better. That's why one of the best activities you can do in life is fasting. You understand? Fasting. If you can fast, because when you fast, you are starving out all the terrible bacteria. By the time you conclude your fast, you get yourself. Now you are the one controlling what is happening. It's not some things in your stomach. Let me tell you, one of the early signs of diabetes is being angry over food. Like me now, if there's no food in the house, I'm okay. I just drink water. I just time myself. Okay, the next time I'm going to see food is tomorrow morning. No problem. But if somebody is angry, there is no food in this house. Some people will go to a restaurant and start fighting because the restaurant is delaying. The guy gets mad. He jumps on the counter and he starts scattering everything. He's about to get diabetes. Because by that time, the bacteria has gained so much control over them that they have lost their humanity. Do you know that some people will fight in their marriage because the man came back from work and the food is not ready? Fight, don't start. Before you know, they have broken the marriage. Why? What is causing that fight? That bacteria, the urge, the yearning, the craving they give is now more powerful than the man can control. This is real life. You know, they tell you other early signs of diabetes, but people don't know. Go and Google it, right? Well, anything I'm saying, go and confirm it on Google. So if you can fast. If you can do dry fasting, do it. If you can do wet fasting, like you drinking only water, do it. If you can fast eating only certain things, fasting is not only when you go totally hungry. You can eat only certain things for 3 days, 1 week. Discuss with your doctor, but do it. Because in the process, kind of reset, fasting helps you to reset your gut microbiome. And once it resets, your immunity will come up, everything will balance again. And not just that, since these bacteria in your stomach influence how you think, when they are gone, you start thinking clearly. That's any way you are thinking after they are gone is the way you are supposed to normally think as a human being. That's when you start seeing solutions to your life problems. Go and check it. Every major religion was started by somebody during fasting. Jesus went to the wilderness. He fasted 40 days and 40 nights. Go and check Buddha. Go and check any religion. The guy that founded it, there was a time they went, isolated themselves, and they did fasting. In the process of the fasting, boom, ideas start flowing. Because as you're fasting, as the days come by, you are removing, you're using the toilet more, you're removing all those excess bacteria and starving them out. Eventually, you have emptied your system, your bowels will empty. Then you start getting the proper ideas, the normal things that your own body cells, the normal communication they're supposed to give you, it will not start getting to you. Because your body is collecting information, the temperature, the pressure, the everything, your body is collecting information, but it's not getting to you because there's something else. They said the average human being have more bacteria in their stomach than the total number of human beings on earth. We are like 8 billion. The average has like, I think, is it 40 billion or so bacteria on the average. So at the end of the day, if you want to lose weight, of course there are herbs that help with losing weight. If you reach out to me, I'll give you, all right, not free, but I'll tell you, all right, they just help increase your metabolism and stuff. But if you want to lose weight, your first step is getting rid of the fake food you are eating. Because those fake food were artificially created in a lab to manipulate some certain key things about your body. If you can get rid of them, after like a month or two, your weight will start dropping. Initially, you will not see any difference, but after like a month or two, your weight will start dropping. Even without exercise. Exercise is excellent. But even without exercise, your weight will start dropping. Then if you now add some herbs, some herbs will take out your appetite for a while. Some will help increase metabolism, and some do different things.